Hi, welcome to the Week 5 preview for the Jabroni Sports Network. I got my esteemed colleague Wes Culp with me, and we're going to jump right into power rankings. Wes?
Um, Starting off at number 1, I got the OG Cormier. Coming in, number 2 is myself, Dope Rage. Number 3, we're going to go with Clearwater Dolphin Tales 2. And then number 4, right behind him, is going to be Alex with the Dunedin Devils. Number 5, I'm going to give to Jason with the Trap Lords. Great team, started off rough, but they're going to be putting in some work, watch out. Porpoise is coming in at 6. Number 7, we got Chalupa Batman. And number 8, Eric Lopacek.
And I'm going to start off with number 1, OG Cormier. Number 2, Dope Rage. Number 3, the Dunedin Devils. I just feel that I score more points than number 4, Clearwater Dolphin Tales 2. Number 5, I got the Porpoises. Number 6, I got the Trap Lords. Number 7, I got Chalupa Batman. I think he's done some good work in the last couple weeks. I just think he just needs to work out some running back situation. And number 8, Mr. Eric Lopacek. We're going to go into our sponsors for the week. This week our sponsors are Mega Stuffed Oreos. Okay, folks? This is the real deal. We're not talking double stuffed. We're talking mega stuff.
You can't make that shit up.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Okay? They got so much fucking stuffing in these cocksuckers. Look at that. That is mega stuff. Sir?
Yeah, give me one. Dank.
Sponsors.
I haven't had an Oreo in a long time, man.
We're
I forgot about those. Those are
Wrong point.
Alright, well.
Trades.
There were a lot of great trades. Kevin Cormier did a lot of fucking trading. You know, he picked up 2 running backs that haven't really done much yet, but they're going to do a lot. I'm going to go with the best trade was between me and Alex. He gave me DeMarco Murray, Victor Cruz, and Pierre Garcon.
And I received Matt Asiata, Brett Jackson, and Antonio Brown. I think all around it was a fair trade. I gave him a number 1 running back, and he gave me a number 1 wide receiver. And we just throw some other guys around to fill in the holes on each of our sides, and we made it work. We both upgraded the slot that we wanted to.
This was like a 3 or 4 hour conversation making this fucking
in the middle of the goddamn night. Like, it was... I kept telling him it was fair for like 3 hours, and then we finally settled on this shit. Alright. There was a little advantage for me before. But
yeah, a little bit. So
now,
you want to go and do best pickups then?
Best pickups. Yeah, I'll start off. I think the Trap Lords did very good work this week. Very good work. Dropping LeGarrette Blunt, trimming the fat a little bit, picking up Adam Vinatieri, ranked number 2. Second in points overall in kickers in the NFL. And I like the fact that he kept Matt Bryant in the roster just because he is exceptional. In certain weeks, he will be beyond amazing for you. He could pick up 15, 16 points, be just as good as any wide receiver or running back, and he's your kicker, you know. So I like the fact that you kept both, but I like the fact that you're still shopping and you're looking to get someone in that slot.
I'm going to also go with the Trap Lords, picking up Dallas wide receiver Terrence Williams. You know, he's pretty underrated. He doesn't rank real high, but, you know, they're giving him more and more passes as the weeks go on. You know, Romo somehow still throwing the ball good. So.
Yeah, and my second pickup is myself, actually. I got rid of some musclehead in San Francisco named Kaepernick, and I picked up some mouth-breathing dummy from middle of nowhere who plays for the New York Giants. And Mr. Manning is actually the 6th-ranked quarterback in the NFL for points this year. So I'm going to give myself kudos on that. I think I did a good job getting him, and when Andrew Luck has his bye week, I'll make you pay. Moving on, I think we're going to talk about our the matchups this week and who's playing who and what's what with that. We're in agreement, I think, on the first one. First double.
Devils versus Lopacek. We're going to give that to Alex. You know, Eric's not putting a lot of effort at this point. Not really setting his lineup. He's not really, making trades. That kind of thing. He's got some decent players, but I think you put more effort in, he'd probably get a lot more outcome out of it.
I understand he's a busy man, but 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes on like a Wednesday, like a fucking Wednesday, for God's sakes. That's all you need, and your team could wreck people, and it could be nice to see like a W, But I understand, I understand. Next one, Dope Rage versus Sanders, Trap Lords.
I'm gonna take myself in that with Dope Rage. I think it's gonna be real close though.
I agree. I agree 100%. I think it's gonna be within 5 points spread on that. And although it's gonna come down to some key players on both sides of the fence, honestly, one of your guys takes a fall this week and doesn't put up the numbers you're looking for, and let's say someone on his side picks up the slack, you can swing in his favor. So you got to watch out. So this is not a guaranteed win. We're just both leaning towards Dope Rage to take the win. Moving on, we difference of opinion on the last two matchups. We got Kevin in the Clearwater Dolphin Tales 2 versus Mr. McGiblets, Chalupa Batman. Wes Culp here.
Still my favorite name in the league.
It's so fucking good. Wes Culp here, I believe.
I'm gonna take Kevin.
Yeah.
Clearwater Dolphin Tales 2. Even if his two new running backs don't perform, I mean, he's got a great team regardless. He's gonna put up over 100 points, I'm sure.
I'm going to disagree, and I think that Chalupa Batman's going to have a breakout game. He's going to move himself right in the middle of my power rankings next week, and he's going to take down the king.
All right.
I think that we're going to have a dethroning this week, and I think Chalupa Batman, rising star in this league, he's going to do some work. Kevin, it's not a guaranteed win. It's not like week 2 when he was putting up like 35 points, man. Anyhow, I can get carried away. Our last matchup is the bionic military-grade porpoises going up against the OG Cormiers. Yep.
I gotta take OG Cormier. I mean, he's just pretty stacked. I don't really know a lot about the porpoises as of now, but that's just my opinion.
I think the porpoises have done some good moves in this last couple weeks actually, and I think last week was really hard. Brandon Marshall had a rough game, but I think he's going to bounce back this week, put up big points, and I think that the projections are a little wrong and not as favorable, and I think that Porpoises will squeak this one out, and I think it'll be within like 1 or 2 points. I'm not talking some huge crazy numbers. I'm talking like 1 or 2 points, but I'm going to give it to the Porpoises right here, right now. I think they got what it takes to defeat the other Cormier, the OG Cormier. So yeah.
So if all of those projections on your part are correct, that would put me in first place.
Yeah.
So I hope you're right.
All right. I would be up there too. In closing, I think we just want to say that Jason, this is not your week. I don't think you're going to win. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be 5 points. But I think you do have a playoff caliber team. And I want to warn the rest of the league right now. You see Trap Lords could mean trouble if you're not careful. He's got some super secret tech, and he's doing some
Most
crazy
definitely.
shit. He's got sleepers. They're not in a coma, dude. They're just taking a little cat nap. They're gonna wake up and fuck your day. All right. And lastly, Eric and Matt. Matt and Eric, wake up.
You got to get more involved. I mean, the players you have just aren't going to cut it, but the players you need aren't all going to be on the waiver wires. You got to get more active in trades, because all the players you need, everyone else already has.
Yep. You gotta get out there. People in this league, there's 6 people in this league that are being aggressive and going out there and making trades or making the smart acquisitions a week before everybody else, and they have the solid team, they have the solid depth. But once that happens, and the season's developing, and we're seeing what teams are going with what options. It's here, it's now.
You know, Matt, you got 3 quarterbacks, and the fact that you're not starting Cutler every week over the other 2, I think is ridiculous.
And Eric, you got Tom fucking Brady. That's your only goddamn quarterback. Can you and Matt maybe do something? Like, if one's got 3 quarterbacks and 2 are on the bench, you don't need 2 on the bench. Give 1 to Eric. And Eric, if you're not going to start out Alshon Jeffrey, then fucking trade him. Matt could use some help, okay? I think I just came up with a groundbreaking solution here. Holy fuck.
Quite possible.
Look, dude. 3 quarterbacks, 1 quarterback. Whoa.
Matt's doing all right. He's going to get up there.
I think he'll win this week, but I think that he needs to let go of a quarterback and get some more depth on his bench. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make it every week. I just think he's got the matchups.
Running your RB1 as a split running back just isn't going to put up the points you need.
Yeah, dude. And
you need those running backs putting up, 15 to 20.
I agree. So that's all we have. See you next week, and good luck to all, and have a good night.